So tell me about your I saw that you had a training coming up, understanding spiritual warfare from a psychological perspective. Could you tell me more about that? Like just kind of about what gave you the idea of creating the course? It's for people in ministry mostly, right?
It could be for anybody, but I was starting it for people in ministry, um, because I want to correlate the language, right? Because, like I said a minute ago, the Bible would call it a stronghold, a belief system, and psychology would call it a belief system, right? And there's so many of those things. Where I can give scriptural reference to things that I talk about in psychology. For example, intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts are um, a big word in the psychology field, right? Especially when it comes to obsessive compulsive disorder, all sorts of things. And then the Bible would call it the fiery darts of the devil, right? The thoughts that are trying to come in to plant a seed, because if that seed grows, if we ruminate on a thought long enough, it becomes a belief. That's where suicide ideation comes in, right? And so I tell a couple stories on my website about my own experience with that and how I knew that it wasn't my original thought. It came from outside of me. But so I just wanted to sort of merge the two, Christianity language and psychology language, and help people understand how to bridge that gap. Because I'll never forget, I worked in suicide for 3 years. And I went to a completed death of a 45-year-old female who went to church every single week. And she ended up committing suicide. And I walked away from that experience thinking to myself, how does this happen? We sit in a pew at church every Sunday and we still take our own life. There's something missing in that. And so I feel like you said a few minutes ago, that most pastors can only do so much when it comes to counseling. But my purpose in trying to offer this training is I'm only one person and my schedule is full.
Mhm.
I can't really take any more clients until someone transitions out. And so who's dealing with all these people that are really struggling? And the pandemic has really raised people's needs for help, and the phone is ringing off the hook. And most therapists that I know are full. So I'm trying to get information in the hands of people who would also be seeing people to help them and maybe have some new language or understanding.
Mm. Yo, thank you for watching the GodXP Spiritual Fitness Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you like premium content just like this, turn on them post notifications. There's more coming soon. I'll see you then.